Hello everybody,
Hi guys.
welcome to the Shepherd's Pie channel. So today we are going to talk about international marriage and the difficulties that comes with it. So stay tuned,
The good, the bad, and the ugly.
the ugly, and enjoy.
Hi guys, welcome back to the Shepherd's Pie. I hope you guys are enjoying your holiday season. We're enjoying getting the kids ready and preparing ourselves and decorating the house. And one of the traditions that I enjoy during the holiday season is just getting together with family, getting friends, and just sitting down and everybody talking about their year or certain things that occurred between the last time we all seen each other and the time that we meet again. So one of the things that had occurred or came to our attention during this Thanksgiving season was we went to a friend's house, and one of the things we were talking about was just marital struggles and sharing our personal story and them sharing their story. When we got to sharing ours, they were both pretty shocked and was like, no, not these people. I can't imagine them going through some of the things we stated that we have been through as a couple. When they both said that, it made me think, like, what picture do people have of us? Not that we have to be overly concerned about that, but what picture do people have of us? Do they have a view that everything is always perfect and that our kids are well put together and that we are always smiling, well put together, and think that we never have any struggles? So, babe, where's your viewpoint? Do you think that people look at us in that way? From what was said, and
Maybe I don't know whether that's how we also portray
Present ourselves.
ourselves, to them. But now we also got issues. We also have issues. More so as we are coming from a different culture, different background, and different language. Coming from Ghana and she coming from America, the language barrier and communication itself. For me, that's my biggest problem, and I always admit it. Communication, I'm not that good when it comes to communication. So yes, we also got problems, but I don't want people to look at it as we are perfect and we don't got no issues. Please, we also have issues.
why are you begging people to understand that? Like, that's funny.
Yeah.
But no, but I think me too. Like, he shared his weaknesses in communication, and my thing is, like, if I don't get what I want, like, and it's not in the sense of like bratty, like I don't get what I want for his material, but if I don't get what I want out of a conversation, because I like to have feedback, or I want to resolve an issue and be reasonable in a way that I resolve it, where he may shut down and he may step away, and I feel like it's never resolved, then I blow up. So I think that just learning and working through some of those things. But my other thought was when it was said that oh, I can't imagine you guys ever having this issue. I was wondering, like, for couples that look strong. I ain't gonna say strong couples. I think couples that look strong, that have in their community, they look like they have it going on. They look like the Huxtables, so to speak, quote unquote. They look like everything is so good, and maybe behind the scenes, it's not that way. The portrayal that everything is always so good can be kind of dangerous, right?
Yeah.
Do you think so?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
So my first thought was the reason it can be dangerous is because when stuff do occur in the marriage or in the family or whatever, when it comes out, people will then look like, oh my God, I can't that them, like, nobody. It will be people be in disbelief.
Yeah.
So I think sometimes we can, as couples and as married people and people who are in relationships and looking well and seem like they're always doing good, and they seem like they get along and friends and everything as friends. Sometimes I think just having the understanding that we're all human and that we have frailties, and being a little bit transparent and vulnerable to, like, say, no, I'm not okay. And I have that mentality. Like, I mean, most of you know here on this station that we're Christians, but one of the things that I believe firmly in is, like, I don't like going to church just to say the nice church thing and nice cliche thing. But I think that even in marriage, that's true. Like, we shouldn't walk around, not saying that we got to air our dirty laundry out to the whole world, but we shouldn't walk around acting like, oh yeah, it's just always just okay. Because I think that sometimes that can give a misnomer, like a misjudgment of That's not true, a false narrative.
Yeah.
And so when you go to seek for help for a big problem, it's hard for the couple to seek for help because maybe that pride steps in the way of, we don't have this problem because we have this portrayal that we're just a good couple.
Yeah.
So I think, there's room for humility and growth, right?
It's true. And also, let me also come in and
Sorry,
let me
I'm
share a
talking
little
about
bit
you.
of my also problem. And one of the problem that, we always face is, for instance, when we have an argument or maybe misunderstanding of something, in the in the midst of the heat, one thing I do is to shut down, or just walk away, and she doesn't like that. It's not something that she likes. But I was taught by my mom. I remember my mom used to tell me, anytime you get into a serious argument or something, the best thing to do is to walk away. Just walk away. So maybe before you come back, everything will calm down. Then you'll be able to deal with the issue. So that's one of my problems in my marriage. That doesn't work too good because she just wants everything to solve just instant. And it doesn't work like that. So that's one of the issues that I think they're looking at.
So that's true in part, but not necessarily. Like, listen. So hold on, wait. But true, like not necessarily. I want to be resolved right there. I do, but like not always. Sometimes it's in that moment. I want to know that he said, "Okay, I'll walk away," and that may not always look like literally walking away. It may just look like shutting down and being quiet and whatever. But my point being is, I want to know that after the shutdown is over, that we're going to talk about the issue, and our pattern has not always been so. So I'm going off of the pattern. The pattern typically is he stop. You don't want to say it. You don't want to talk about it. Whatever. And then you have your space. And then when the follow up conversation is like everything is just cool and nothing ever happened, and we never go back to say this is what I was thinking of the previous situation.
I admit that.
So I think that is where I find.
It's not always.
But listen to what. Yes. But I think we're growing in that, and I think. But in the beginning, that was definitely a big deal. I mean, there was no question. Like, you didn't want to come back and talk about stuff, and 9 times out of 10 we didn't, because it was more so like you felt like, well, I feel the way I feel, and that's it, or I said what I, whatever. I'm not gonna keep talking about it. But for me, it was just like, this is a burden that was like overwhelming me, because it was like, wait, but you're not going to deal with this? You want me to keep going and have the next conversation or do the next activity or participate in the family functions with a smile on my face, but the reality is I'm not smiling. Like, I'm mad because you still didn't say hi to me. I mean, I'm just giving some silly example, but you still didn't say hi, and the last thing all you said was, I'm not dealing with this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you still didn't connect the dot that what we were dealing with before. So my point being is, I think that communication, I think for both of us, is key, and how we communicate, and then allowing the space that's needed, but at the same time addressing the issue and not acting like it doesn't exist.
Yeah, and I think one of the things that has changed more so is also having a third case, in our relationship, because we deal with each other, we were trying to catch up with the culture, trying to catch up, but now we have 3 kids and we are also trying to adjust the case. There's a lot going on, so most times we deal more so with the kid than ourselves, because they have outweighed us. They are 3 and we are 2, and it's hard. We have 5, about to be 6, and then we have 4, we have 2. So
it can be a struggle trying to keep up with everything. And I think that's probably one of the more recent things that we're dealing with, is just like realizing that our relationship sometimes gets lost amongst the kids and all the activities that we have going on in our life. Sometimes we don't take time to like see what it is that needs to be invested into each other. Because I think love is one of those things where what you may feel is loving and as a connecting moment for you may be different from what I feel is loving and a connecting moment for me.
We will continue on with this topic. It's very important. We have a lot to talk about. Some people think we are perfect couple, but we are not. So we will share some of our difficulties and what we are going through with you. So check out for the next video. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't. Like the video and leave your comment and questions that you have for us. Thank you for watching.
And Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry
Enjoy
Christmas
this
to
holiday
everybody.